Hello, Hound. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you today. I know I didn't the other day, but we had harvest to carry on with. Oh, you don't want to know now. Typical animals. Well, I'm gonna make hay whilst the sun shines, boy. Welcome back to Blickling, and today we're gonna do some hay. I think we'll get some hay cut, baled, and put away with a bit of luck. I don't know if I'm going to attempt to manually handle it. I think I might run my limit on that. Which one should we take? Should we take the big boy? Yeah, we take the big boy. There we go. Put it into gear, of course. More than heavy duty. Alright, get the weight off first. Yeah, so that fills in. We need to make some hay and also need to cut some grass. Let's all go ahead. And in a couple of 3 days, I think the rest of the fields are going to be ready. Right, let's just put the brake on, knock out of gear, lower the weight and get that off. We ain't going to want that. Just a matter of when's this due for sale? 14 days, plenty of time. Take the brake off. I have to talk to myself to remember what I'm meant to be doing. And by the way, those who are new to this is Blickling by OldBor. It's a real life area. I'm not certain about the actual farm, but it's based in mid Norfolk. I am also from Norfolk. I'm from South Norfolk. But I don't think OldBor holds that against me. But I'm sort of the border protection. Oh, got too close. I'm the border protection to keep away from, to keep the Suffolk riders away from us. That's an in-joke. Like most places, we have our personal friendly enemies, and Suffolk is Norfolk's friendly enemy, and vice versa. Right, let's just take the brake off again, take this out, turn it around, should be right there, and get the rest of this on there. Yeah, this is going to be I think I'll do both the fields. I'm just going to check on something here. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, both fields are ready, and the other 2 meadows are also ready, but I think if I need grass, I will do those for grass. I'm hoping just doing this will give us enough hay to get us through till next mid-spring, when we can do a first cut again. But in theory I should do all these, cut all these now. That is up in the air, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, don't. Forget just how fiddly that is. Right, there we go. Oh, come on, heavy duty. Right, we're going to find ourselves up near Blickling Wood. Nice day. There might be some bird watchers up there. And we could actually cut across today. If we cut round the outside here, we'd save a bit of time. I could have actually cut right through the middle. I'm going to plough it anyway, so the compaction ain't going to matter. I will plough again. We'll just cut straight across the middle. I'm still aiming to get enough money together to get a field, so that these grass meadows I can give them back to the community. I don't particularly want the ones up here, you know, if I can keep away from the main road, so much the better. It's a pain having to keep watching out for the typical Norfolk drivers. They're not the best in the world, so let me tell you. Which side should we do first? Show it down to heavy duty. Hello, this isn't really. No, we don't want heavy duty. This isn't heavy duty. I'm gonna turn around up here and go around. Go around this way. Oops. And if you heard a crack, that's my chair decided to let me know it's about. Right, that's okay. Switch. You know what I haven't done? But it'll lift it up again. Now, 3 guesses what I didn't do here. I didn't put the PTO in. Actually, I like the fact that in 15th version it used to warn you didn't put the PTO in. I actually quite like the way it doesn't tell you now. You have to figure it out for yourself. Why isn't this, does this thing work? I'll take the brake off. See where we are. We're not too far out. I'm not going to worry too much if we don't get it all. With so much hay we get here, we also need some grass, but grass I can most probably manage without. Well, except for silage, of course. There's the point. Oh, we need some for silage. What I might do is do 3 of the 4 fields for hay, just to make certain I have got enough, and do 1 for grass, because we'll cut again in the autumn, won't we? It'll be late autumn, so the weather may not be brilliant. Let's look ahead at the long-term forecast. It doesn't look too bad. I think we might get away with turning all these into hay. We'll see how long it takes, of course. We have got the problem of some more fields to harvest. I keep thinking about getting 11, but that make a good grass field. Trouble is, it's got the problem I've got now. It's too far from the farm to keep carting stuff back and forth. I'm getting lazy in my old age. Now, what if I should try see if the cruise is working on here? I don't really put this now onto GPS. Let's just straighten this up roughly. Let's see where is it. Lift front, lift rear, back. I don't want to miss quite that amount. It looks a bit better back. Back down, that's better. So if we bring up GPS, we can have a bit of fun with that. 9.2, we'll cut it down to, oh, so, 9, right. Take up anything there. It's a long way out. It is a long way out. We will have some we're going to have to fiddle with. I think we'll do that. We'll fiddle with that bit down there later. There we go. Follow the little green line. You might actually get it all there. One of the secrets about our fields is you try and square them off whilst you're working. especially with doing something like this. If you can square them off, it makes things so much easier. But I'm going to go back on the bits where I missed, and have a large part of it. I think today all we will actually get done is the mowing. We may well mow them all. We've got sun today and tomorrow, then it turns to rain, and that's roughly when the harvest is due. Go figure. As our American friends like to say. Just come back. Yeah, I don't need GPS for what I'm doing here. I can just do this by eye, I reckon. Because I'm good like that. Right, what's going on in the world? Well, no news around here. Pat's still very busy with her own life, and I can't say blame her. I would be as well. Oh, let's lift that up. We could actually go down and do this next pass once we're up here. There we go. Yeah, we'll turn this lot into hay. We haven't got that many bales in the barn, and I want plenty to get us through really till the summer next year when we actually make the hay again. I'm going to try to do this grass spring and autumn silage hay summer, which is where I want a big field just for grass near the farm. Be a lot easier. I could actually get the dog into when the tractor's driving. Good idea, don't you think? I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to lift it. I'm not going to lift it back, but I'm going to turn it like this. And we drop the front again. Oh. You know what I've done, don't you? You can see what I've done. I have missed most of that because I didn't lift everything. There we go. We got it this time. Here we go. And we just turn around and do the rest of this whilst we're down this side. If we really do well this year, we may be able to afford to take on a hired hand. We may have to, I just can't keep doing everything myself. And no, I'm not lifting the mower. Sorry for those who like things done dead on correct. What I will do, I'll get out of my line of sight. Come on. It's got it. Just, as I've said before on things, I think I've got a switch on the wheel gone a bit funny. I'll just swap that over, something I don't use very often. Or just take that switch apart and see if I can clean it out. I won't say I'm an expert at pulling the Logitech wheels apart, but I had this one apart a few times. Especially at the time I thought it had gone completely wrong and I was going to have to replace. I was lucky really because I almost went for a Satec wheel. Found one that was quite cheap, and I thought, well, I'll go for that. Now I should have put it into reverse, which is what I was trying to do. Now, if you too can drive like this, if you're unfortunate, get the front deck down, swap it over, get the rear deck down. Oh, it's gone away this time. What about go a bit faster? Do we want it faster? Yeah, I think so. Let's see what that'll do. Whoa. 18 mile an hour. Yes. These Ponchers are good mowers. It's a big problem is, can I stop in time at that sort of speed? There goes the plane again. Getting to know that plane quite well. I think they're spying on me. Back up again because I missed a bit there now. One of these days I'll learn what button does what. And then watch out, world. I think the problem this is going uphill. Come on. Give up on the idea of cruise going uphill. What I'll do is I'll cut these two here, get them tethered, then go and then see how, and get the bales done, and then see how much we've got. If we've got enough, we won't bother the other two. I don't like doing the one at the pig farm. It's such a long journey. But when we got this farm, it was one of the food fields we could actually afford for a medal, and because it was handy for being in a pig farm, we're just going to cut this bit off here. Right. We haven't got a lot of turning room at this end. Where are we? There we be. Now, as you may well know, this series is carrying on. Old Ridge is finally coming to an end. It's be getting fairly close by the time you see this. Sanofska version 3.1 is continuing, but in newbie, what we call the newbie 19, last newbie version 4 now. It's the one that Cavalier Roy's got ready for 19. He's released it for 17, I'm glad to say, because it is an excellent map. Very difficult map. Not one you take a lot of chances with. I'm playing two ways, conventionally and taking on the challenge of trying to make money as it stands. So I'm not going to use GPS up here. I think it'd be a bit of a waste. But follow the line by hand. And we should have most of what we miss. Again, as I often say, it doesn't really matter. We're going to have more than enough, I hope. I'm aiming for about 60-70 hay bales go into winter with. And the amount of cattle we've got should be enough. 102 cattle, no, that's got to be getting a bit tight. 102 cattle. Right, I think we might have one more pass up there, then we'll go across the other side. See what the fishermen are up to. Go and disturb them, they love it when I'm working up on that meadow. It's one of the reasons for giving it up, that the fishermen are beginning to complain muchly that the noise of the tractor spoiling their sport. I don't find actually fishing that sport. It's just the I used to go fishing, but I used to fish for the pot. Now that I don't mind, but fishing just to pull a fish out by its mouth only to throw it back again does not make any sense to me at all. Yeah, let's unfold that back one again. Oh, will it miss the hedge? Yeah, it will. Because these ain't ponds, these are lady, aren't they? Oops. Well, I'm going to do a headland again and then see where we go from there. In fact, I can probably do this little bit down here once we're in this area. I think what we will do is cut this. I think we will come back. I'll cut this field, mow this field, come back next week, and we will Ted and rake, hopefully. Maybe bad, but I doubt it somehow. I might well get everything ready so. Mind you, the dog will miss me if I don't talk to it. Poor beast. Hasn't got much to look forward to. It misses its mistress. The chickens don't talk to it, they don't play with it. It's a dog's life. Sorry about that. Not too worried how I do this, just thought I'd get this little bit out of the way. I haven't then got to worry about coming back for it. And also it's making even more noise for the fishermen to complain about. They'll be over there fairly soon. They don't say anything, they just stand there and watch. And I think they shout at me, but hey, air-conditioned cab, engine running, you can't hear them. I'll just do one headland, that should be enough. We've got plenty of run off this side. It's only the other side which might be a bit iffy. Let's see where GPS takes us. Not there for a start off. Ah, there would be nice. If we've got anything to straighten up, we will straighten up when we need to. Yeah, we will have an edge to straighten. Several edges to straighten. I'd love to get one of those big ends, but the amount of grass we do is just not feasible for us. What I should do is come down on the next cut. Oh, yeah, I just wondered if I had enough juice in there. I have. Nothing worse than running out of diesel at the wrong moment. I always like, I see one of the cars, the fisherman there's a diesel, I can always drain some out of that. That should go down a bundle. I tell them that's what I'm going to do, but they never see the funny side of it. But as I think I said last time, think about once I can get another medal, letting these go for the cricket team, letting one of these go for the cricket team, and probably the football team. I don't need them. Oh, we're just going but no headland in here. How are we doing on time? Oh yeah, we've gone fair distance now. Should just about get this done. And there, Chris, yeah, this is the Chinese grass texture. It's just because my old eyes, and I was watching the PCSG boys last night, making this, and Johnny V was complaining about the same thing. His eyes are not as good as they used to be, and it's bringing out the contrast on the grass. Now this gives a very good contrast. It doesn't look awfully realistic, I have to say. I'm not going to worry about that. The original grass that OldBor put in looks excellent. I will say that. I like the original grass texture, except I couldn't see where I'd been very well, which is a bit of a downer. What we can do is just follow on the line. What do you reckon? It would be quicker than keep playing around with the buttons. I get the little mould on the bonnet in line with the green line. We shouldn't be far out. Oh, I'll do every other one. I never use that feed store, very rarely use that feed store there for some reason. Don't know why I got it there, I never seem to get round to having anything to put in there. Not certain now when that was installed, what that's meant to take. I really must check that up. Oh yeah, this looks alright. Yeah, but got quite a bit of this done. Doesn't take long once you start the hull in, as they say around here. Crush a few hardened dots. And before anybody thinks that's a particularly cruel, hardened dots are snails in Norfolk dialect. Any time I think for a quick dialect lesson. Hardened dogs, snails, bishy barney bees, ladybirds. Lovely little farmer's friend they are. Although the Colorado beetle, which looks rather similar, is not a farmer's friend. But the bushy barney bees don't eat a lot of aphids. Mind you, get a year with a lot of aphids and they disappear for whatever reason. The little bugs the bushy barney bees get a little bit hungry and they start nipping at anything. They've got quite a nip on them too. Right, I think that will about do us. I think what we'll do, we'll stop for 1 second and get my screenshot here. So, if I need this up, don't I? Oh, I need just to put Alt-H. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, hold it. Went off on its own again. Now I just need to get rid of the lines. It's better. Just have to try and make it look good. Look like I know what I'm doing. Oops. Hope they're still running. Can't tell. Back again. Take it forward a bit just to see if they are running. Or did that switch? Yeah, I switched off. Yeah, both ends switched off. I can tell with the engine running. I don't need all these bits. Which of course is what my mate Mark DuPont keeps saying. You don't need all those bits. I do, believe me, I do. Right, that'll do, we've got that. Come on, spin round. We'll do this bit out of cab because we just try and finish this a little bit off here. Magic, right, we'll get back to the cab. Put those weight on, I'm getting my safety blanket back again. And there goes the phone. That's normal, just when I'm busy on here. Right, on the way back, I will say thank you very much for watching. Way back to the farm, of course. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, how about subscribing? I wonder if I should push that car into the pond. No. Naughty, man. Naughty. How about subscribing? Yes, as far as I got one. Happy little bunch on here. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, or just want to pass the time of day, feel free to post. I'm always happy to have your comments. I read everyone, I try and reply to everyone. Even if it's just a little indication on the icon to say I've looked at it. We come out of here and we're just about back on the farm and look like we missed all the traffic. I haven't actually had to play tag with Norfolk traffic, but we do have a crash at the end. I wonder if I should cut that out. No, it's not my way. With that, it's a man would say cheerio for now. Cheerio.